Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are going to be playing The Outer Worlds 2. I've not played The Outer Worlds 1 and I've not really seen too much of what The Outer Worlds 2 is about other than like vague bits and pieces. So I'm excited to play it. As you can see, it is currently still generating shaders. Probably should have loaded it up sooner. I do also currently have the game just completely muted in like my voice meter because it is currently deafeningly loud and I can't access settings because it's generating the shaders. So we've got it just completely muted for now, and once I can get into the settings I will turn it down so we are not deafened by it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing. From what I've seen, it's pretty good. I think I was looking at I think it's the Xbox Showcase, where they first announced it and everything, or maybe not the first announcement, but the first place I saw it. Had a fun looking character customization system, and it's RPG kind of game. It looks quite fun. And a lot of people liked The Outer Worlds 1, so I figure it must be at least decent. So I thought it would be fun to check out. It only came out yesterday, so figured check it out today. I am recording the stream. I might make this into videos. I didn't end up doing that with Atomfall, even though I said I was going to. I literally even started editing it and then got bored because I was putting too much work into editing it, and then got annoyed with myself that I was putting too much work and it was taking too long, and so I gave up. So I won't do that with this one, but I am recording it to see. I mean, I might not like the game. If I don't like the game, I probably will stop playing. But if I enjoy it, then we'll play through the game and see what we think of it. There have been various streamers that I watched that have been playing it, and I've been actively avoiding watching too much of it so I don't get spoiled on any story stuff. Because I don't want to know the things, even though there's probably different stuff to do. I know there's tons of different factions and different ways of doing things. But yeah. Come on, shaders. I swear it's slowed down since I've switched over to this screen. It was going really quickly and I was like, oh yeah, it'll be done in no time at all. I literally launched the game shortly after I started the stream, so it's been going a while. I mean, it's almost done. I should have launched the game and done this beforehand, but I always forget to do that. I always forget to launch games ahead of time. There we go, just about done. Come on, the bar is full. Surely you're done. Photosensitivity warning. Yeah, for anyone that is relevant to watching. Photosensitivity warning for the game. Can I not? Oh, there you go. Autosave. Yeah, that icon. Autosave. I'm gonna. Let's turn the sound back on. I have turned it right down. There you go. We can hear the music. It's just like almost barely see the left logo. See, it wants me to do that. I don't like that. So I'm gonna I prefer it to be slightly brighter. Let's go with that. And that's also then should hopefully be bright enough for stream as well. Actually, let me check. See, in OBS, it's literally only barely visible, so that is actually good. My monitor is quite bright. I think you guys should be fine with that brightness. Yeah. Yeah, all of the accessibility settings, so... Right, we'll turn this right down to that, then I can go into the voice meter and turn it back up. Okay, that's its regular volume. Oh. Let's... It should be fine. Yeah, motion blur off, field of views, 90 is fine. Yep, subtitles on. Yeah, we want cinematic subtitles, that's like one of the main parts. Audio log subtitles. Add until the speaker seems to the see dialogues while the speaker is still talking. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. Direction indicator subtitles. We don't need direction indicators. On outline, regular subtitles is fine. If anyone would like any of these settings on, by the way, do tell me. I don't personally need them on. I've obviously always turned on subtitles because that's just handy to have for the stream and for the VOD and everything as well. It should be fine. Aim preference. I always prefer hold. Sprint preference. I always prefer hold. All of it. I know not everyone does, and I can always change it later. Oh, motion sickness mode. Setting the strength of assistance in decreasing motion sickness related effects. Motion effects will be at half strength. No motion effect. Most motion effect will be disabled or play at 0 strength. We'll have to see, because some of the weird motion effects I don't particularly like. Ambient movement is fine. Perspective. I mean, the default seems to be first person, so. You know what? We can have aim assist on. That's fine. UI, enable tutorials, floating damage numbers. Yeah, aim for hotkeys, waypoint markers, and yeah, it's all good. Maybe this option to move the aiming reticle slightly lower on screen. It doesn't. We might change that, but I think it's probably fine as is. Yeah, let's just check the keybinds. WSD, as usual. Jump. Here's the one we're gonna... So, I know that this is the default for every single game. Problem is, this is really difficult for me. Because I'm left-handed. So my thumb naturally rests on control. Whereas, for most people that are right-handed, it's the pinky finger, and that naturally rests on sprint, which is the button you're gonna have to press more often. So I always have to rebind it. So, sprint to control. Is that button again? Bind to sprint? Yes. Because whilst I can still press shift, it's a bit more awkward. Oh, there is also an auto sprint toggle. I'm not going to rebind interact for now. Even though I usually do. I usually rebind it to V. So that's a bit easier for me. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's other buttons that use it. Okay, I'll leave it because that would just be awkward otherwise. Okay. That should be fine. I'll just turn that back up a little, just to make sure it's not too quiet for you guys. Yeah. Yes, apply. Keep. Okay, well, I just had a quick sip of water. Let's jump into the game.
Welcome to the Outer Worlds 2. Any similarities to real-world dystopian corporate-branded hellscapes are purely coincidental. I'm the Moon Man. You might know me from such business entities as Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But I won't bore you with how I became the galaxy's most beloved and recognizable spokesmoon. You're here to choose options from a menu. Well, have I got menu options for you?
Okay, new game.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Okay, time to customize our character. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let's use that preset. Oh, do you want to do any prosthetics? Me rotate, yeah, we can. Yeah, I might just not bother with those. Sure, let's go with that one. Oh, it's like scars. Sure, let's go with that. I can't actually tell what that's doing. What colour eyes do we want to go with? Kind of want to go with the purple. Yeah, let's not really modify the eyes too much, otherwise they'll start looking weird. Okay, same with the eyebrows. Okay. And so many hairstyles. Not bad, number 54. quite like that one. And then, do we go with the fun colour? I think we just go with that. I'd say kind of like the one that we had on to begin with. Leave it as black, but maybe turn down the intensity just a tad. It's hard to look at both sets of earrings at the same time. So I kind of like just those simple ones. There's not that many options for tattoos. I don't really like any of them. I think that's done appearance-wise. Personal background. Ex-convict, you never cared for the Earth Directorate and they never cared for you, so much so that they decided it would be best for you to spend much, if not all, the rest of your life behind bars. However, desperate times calls for desperate measures, so you accepted a deal to work for them to clear your record or escape while they weren't looking. Gambler, the grand plan, you know the universe is run by blind luck and chaos. Even if you've been riding the winning edge of that chaos for most of your life, fortunately that winning streak came to an end when you lost a bet with an agent who was trying to convince you to utilize a penchant for bucking the odds in the service of the Earth Directorate. Hallbringer, after experiencing a youth of hardship and corporate malfeasance, you joined the Earth Directorate, devoting your life to bringing order to colonies in the throes of chaos. You're a champion of the people whether they want one or not. The law is not to be trifled with, and neither are you. Professor, you're a prominent voice in your field until your penchant for full contact archaeology and your colleagues' jealousy and your success rate for retrieving artifacts long thought to be lost cost you both your tenure and position. Fortunately, your talent for dealing with the more unsavory elements of artifact trafficking will serve you well in the Earth Directorate. Renegade, you may have lived a life that skirted the laws of any colony you found yourself operating in. That's what you were paid for. Definitely not a reason for your unsatisfied previous employers to hunt you down, is it? Joining the Earth Directorate seemed like a great way to solve the problems your work history may have caused. Roustabout, you're not quite sure what happened. You simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be none. Yet one accidental death of a well-known villain later, you're now known as Gunslinger Earth Directorate agent, not to be trifled with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Directorate has any good cashier openings. I'm kind of tempted to take that one, just because it's kind of funny. Yeah, I kind of want to go with that one just because it's funny. Some traits. Okay, so you can get one positive trait and then potentially more if you want. Okay. Brawny, you're able to perform great feats of strength in combat. You're an unstoppable force. Sliding or sprinting into ourselves will knock them down. Brilliant, you're intelligent, able to more easily solve problems and pick up new skills. During skill selection, specialize in one additional skill. Specialized skills start with 2 points. Heroic, others tend to naturally follow and look up to you. That's 20% companion ability charge time. Innovative, you are inventive and crafty, always able to find unique solutions to complex problems. You found numerous ways to be more effective when crafting. Recipes for ammo throwables and resources create up to twice as many of these items for the same amount of crafting materials. Lucky, you're lucky Things tend to go your way. So I think crit chance. Certain opportunities that are just accessible to you. Nimble, you're quick and dexterous, able to move more quickly while stealthing and in combat. Resilient, you can power through even the deadliest of injuries. Requires more than usual to take you down in combat. Death is prevented for 3 seconds the first time you would have died each combat. Suave, you have a way with words, getting you discounts of vendors and talking away out of minor crimes. Witty, your fun demeanour and quick wit makes you popular with others. Others are willing to forgive you past transgressions. Reputation within factions can never decrease below neutral, preventing any penalties that would be given from having a negative reputation with a faction such as vendor surcharges. I mean, all of these are pretty decent. It's which do I want to go with? I'm kind of tempted to go with the lucky. But the skills one also sounds kind of good. I'm gonna go with lucky. Technically I could go with another one and then we have to get a negative. Let's just see what the negative ones are. Because I can't just unclick that, yeah. Abrasive, you're hard on the ears and people don't like talking to you. Others have a hard time accepting you into their communities and organization. That's not a good one. You aren't recruited for your abilities, but I feel like that is like exact opposite to the brilliant one. So, particularly your body is weak to burn breaks. Illness, injuries, aggression from homers are more likely. Yeah, I don't think we want Ed. In the ability to act on the knowledge of mechanical systems. Investing in engineering allows you to select perks that further increase your defenses and different weapon, helmet, and armor mods. Okay. This will increase damage dealt with explosive variables such as grenades and mines, once weapons that deal damage in an area while exploring. It allows to disarm essential objects like mines and traps, and listing in explosives allows you to select perks that increase percent of explosives and plasma weapons. I'm not a big explosive like grenade user, so that probably wouldn't be useful for me in most games anyway. Maybe I'll find that I use them in this one, but gun skill increases damage dealt with all types of guns, including ballistic, shock, plasma, and fire guns. Investing in the gun skills allows you to select perks that further improve your ability to use guns of various types. It'll be alright. The hack skill allows unauthorized access to various mechanical systems such as terminals, auto, mechanical, and vending machines. Investing in the hack skill allows you to select perks that allow you to disable auto mechs directly, hack into bounty terminals, and access to restricted inventory of vending machines. Leadership. Leadership skill increases the damage inside of your companions. Investing in leadership perks that let you use companion abilities more and with your overall effectiveness for companions. Lockpick. Lockpick skill allows you to unlock locked containers and doors. Investing in the lockpick skill allows you to select perks that grant the ability to pickpocket humans and review the contents of locked containers. A skill increases damage dealt with melee weapons, similar to the guns but melee. Medical skill increases the maximum toxicity, allowing more uses of the medical inhaler at a time. Increased resistance to uranium poisoning. Investing in medical allows you to select perks that further improve your inhaler. Temporarily tame creatures that make better use of corrosive weapons. That could be good. Observation. Observation skill reveals hidden objects in the world and subtle behaviors in conversations. Investing in the observation skill allows you to select perks that lets you find more loot, track enemies, and more effectively use enemy weak spots. Science. The science skill increases your maximum gadget energy, allowing you to use gadgets like tactical time dilation for longer. Investing in the science skill allows you to select perks that further improve your gadget and personally with shock weapons. Sneak. The sneak skill makes it harder for enemies to detect you while crouched. Investing in the sneak skill allows you to select perks that avoid traps and perform sneak attacks. Speech. The speech skill allows you to better influence others in conversation. Investing in the speech skill allows you to select perks that will let you get discounts vendors, intimidate others, and gain more reputation with factions. Okay. We can pick 2. I kind of want to go with engineering. Whilst I do kind of want the hacking. Like, I'm assuming you can still hack even if you've not got the skill. I do like the observation one. Yeah, I think is I also really want to go with the medical one. You know what, I'll go with that. Engineering and observation. Did not mean to press that one. Yeah, so I'm a roustabout. I'm lucky with engineering and observation skills. I think that seems alright. How challenging to prohibition responsibilities. Oh yeah, definitely normal mode, I think. I don't know whether it's possible to change it at a later date, but we'll go normal.
Who's in charge of the mission? And how did this happen? What? We're recording. Make sure we edit that out.
Commander, the reason your instructions have been kept vague until now is that your mission is not only of extreme importance, it is also highly sensitive. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that are far above any classification that you qualify for, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. And without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No imported snacks, no Aether Wave cereals, no survival for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But please try to be more discreet than usual, because if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into yet another intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. Please follow it for once, will you?
Look, let's be honest here. You somehow managed to fumble your way through these things successfully. Let's just hope you're able to pull it off one more time.
Got him up? Hi. Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cost no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones. You put one over on the new guy. We were told agents use these all the time in the field to slow everything down, give you a tactical advantage. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing. Didn't I just say? But this way you don't have to risk extended hibernation. That can kill you, you know. The lab coats swear this way's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it. Because you all know so much more than me, and I don't want to mess things up. Pascal likes to joke around about everything. But I like it when she says it's all about looking out for those who can't defend themselves. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we got righteousness on our side.
Oh, I don't know which one to pick.
Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel. No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
I like that it has like multiple options depending on what skills you have. I'm assuming I've got nothing on currently, so I mean, I'll pick it up for now. What is it? Just having fun looking around at all the different things. Yeah, can't go that way.
Call should come through at the console.
There'll be time for chat after the meeting.
Is that the game's way of telling me to go do the thing I'm supposed to do and not just wander around?
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core.
Oh, this is like a special dialogue option that I get from my background. That's cool.
You ever heard of anyone trying to unseal one of them and living to speak of it? And the story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad. Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector's security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Oh, cool. It shows the other options.
If that's true, you may very well find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there, which would be the smart play. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here. Don't tell me to calm down. You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some confused fool more suited to running a cash register than a secret mission fouling it up. We shall see. But since you are the commanding officer here, I've no choice but to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll not let my personal feelings affect the mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
For what it's worth, Commander, I appreciated how you tried to smooth things over with DeVries back there, but Pascal needs to get her head right if our team's to operate smoothly. Not sure what DeVries was getting on about, though. She wasn't such a respected agent. I might just have taken offense on your behalf.
Yeah, I was like trying to like be a nice like neutral person, be like, calm down, like everyone is like needs to get along, but it didn't work.
The way I see it, it's obvious that this mission presents yet another opportunity to bring a colony under the Earth Directorate's righteous control. Seems to me, Arcadia had their chance. It's time for us to put an end to this farce and set them on the right path. Like they'd lie? The chief wouldn't take kindly to that. No. It's because we're afraid to extend our reach, exert our power like we should. It's always the same story with these places. These people. Without the rule of law, those with power go wild with it.
See, I don't want to be rude to him.
What, are you turning into Pascal on me? We have something called principles. Discipline. Someone has to rule. We're obviously the best suited for the job. I suppose it was foolish to believe I could discuss the purity of our cause with you. Allow me to get back to my preparations, Commander.
He's an ass. So, I started talking to him over here.
Ready to move out, Commander.
Well, that was something. She was different than I remember her. But then she would be, wouldn't she? Just hope she's doing all right. Reckon the secretive nature of the mission and this import must be weighing on her something fierce. I hope it was okay to talk to her direct, like at the end there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it.
We were certainly, friendly. Augustine saved my life when the Earth Directorate swooped in and liberated Triangulum. Left an impression, you might say. Now that I've been cleared for active duty and got my certifieds all in order, I hope I can repay the favor someday. There'll be time to jaw about all that later. But all that she was saying about you, Commander, ain't sure it sits right with me. Whatever you say, Commander.
Yeah. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Awaiting docking procedures, Commander.
Apologies for all that back there with DeVries, Commander. I appreciate you sticking up for me all the same. But what was that all about? I was just offering up reassurances and Super Agent Extraordinaire DeVries lost her head. A crack from me shouldn't have brought that on. This whole mission, there's something off. I mean, law. We'd not even heard tell of this colony before, and they're the only ones manufacturing skip drives? How's that possible? Sure. Why should we be concerned about all the mystery in a forward agent whose gray matter is starting to leak from her ears? Seriously though, us sneaking around on a mission of such import just don't sit right with me. We're the Earth Directorate, Void, damn it. When we arrive, everyone should know it. The guilty should be soiling themselves, throwing themselves on our mercy. And just how is it any colony can be outside our jurisdiction? Don't make no sense. Any fool could see that. Even Sandoval. Nothing, if you don't take his unwavering belief in our righteousness and his refusal to think for himself seriously. I personally find him hilarious, truth be told. And there's no one I'd rather have backing me up in a fight. He can shoot the head off any local indigenous gnat-like insects at 100 meters. I mean, besides you. Like if it was just down to the two of us, me and him.
I'm not gonna continue that in case she said something mean. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Any other things to interact with and take a look at? I mean, I might as well pick them up so I have them. Why are all I guess they just put all of the extra low. I wanted to go and turn on that motion sickness one. I'm not getting like motion sick or anything. It just thought actually like not the greatest. There we go. Turn it off.
Which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine.
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Brad get flash fried in here?
Go. Healing. Blah, blah.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
You two, death. Expiring without permission will result in demerits being assigned.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own. Always a good idea to have a cover story.
Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of them.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail.
Yeah, definitely not going that one. Which do we think? I'm gonna try that one.
Suggesting I not report your mistake. Help you shirk responsibility for failing to serve the Protectorate adequately. For letting your fellow subjects down. understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment? By the architect, you're one of those. I mean, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject. For what? Not helping you shirk responsibility for failing to serve the Protectorate adequately? For letting your fellow subjects down? I'll have you know, I am a highly decorated custodian of Ingress, and I will not be swayed from my duty. So, you can just sit there until the Arbiters find time to come for you. We all have more important things to do until the ceremonies are over than put up with your nonsense. Good day.
Well, that didn't work.
Shouldn't we add a deal with security, Commander? Your call, obviously.
I have nothing to say to you. Leave me be.
This is for the cadet that you're pretending to be. You've been assigned to this position for a reason. You're in routine order and cleanliness with the landing pad until ordered otherwise. In case of emergency, you send a message to the Arbiter immediately. Please continue to review your mental refreshment outtake pamphlet. Remain in step with your duties. Remember your ability to put your duties will be reflected. Perpetual appraisal on purpose. If you have any follow-up questions you may have, please refer to the following items momentarily. Not knowing where you are is not an emergency. Do not use sharp objects when cleaning the electrical wiring. Cut through the grime is a figurative expression. This landing pad is scheduled to be decommissioned as soon as part of the protocol for the family. Once this happens, you are to report to Central Dispatch for your temporary assignment. This is important. Once decommissioned, security measures will restart on any power surge, so should you attempt to continue cleaning, it is likely you will be fired upon. Should this happen, seek cover and put out any fire on your person before contacting Arbiter. Nothing else important there. Certificate of mental refreshment. Yeah, I think we just have to fight the things.
Shouldn't we be dealing with security quick light, Commander?
In the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Are there any other things we can do to, like, disable it so I don't have to shoot them all? I'm trying to just sneak past them all to get to...
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security.
I just snuck past it all.
DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
Let's do security.
I figured that'd be your choice. Ibarra and I'll take central dispatch, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into Central Dispatch. You know, without bringing all manner of chaos down on us.
Oh, you gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremonious.
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building.
Drill motor malfunction log. Error. Drill motors are
Ibarra,
created through
got any thoughts how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
That's coming. How about I, show you when we get to where we're going?
Yeah, I guess that hatch that I found.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Awareness and stealth. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of an enemy's line of sight or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. After gaining enough awareness, enemies become suspicious and turn to face disturbance. They gain even more awareness. They will investigate the area they last heard or saw something in. If they find you, they will become alerted and attack. Crouching both makes it significantly harder for an enemy to see, or you will hear your footsteps. The sneak skill decreases the rate the enemies can spot you. Look for various perks or effects that can make your footprint silent. I'm gonna have to get to.
a knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
Attacking where enemies or crouching will perform a sneak attack for most weapons that allows you to preview your damage and prepare power attack, quick spot hit, or charge shot with certain guns. One-handed melee weapons deal bonus sneak attack damage in addition to their normal or power attack damage. Look for mods and perks to gain additional sneak attack damage with other weapons. I'm not gonna bother trying to pick that for now. Save the thing for... Okay, we have to go this way.
I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great sovereign's loving plan.
Security Instruction Manual Part 1. Code Red. How to deal with security breaches and highly improbable events. In the event of a security breach, catastrophic malfunction, or other nefarious deed, execute as well. You could blah blah. Whatever.
Have you seen Maori since their return? The state they're in, it saddens me.
Yes, it is sad that they weren't worthy. Otherwise, they'd have had the strength and constitution to emerge a better subject, more able to fulfill their duties.
Yes, that is exactly what I meant. Praise be to the Protectorate.
Got no loot from him. Oh, I can't do the hack. Hey, that's interesting. So I can modify it. Okay, so I can reprogram all of them. Oh, sorry, I can't hack without lockpicking skill. I'm hoping I can unlock that later on.
I've left some distraction devices in a floor panel by the scaffolding. Use them to breach the control room. Just wait until their guns are pointing away from your position.
Okay. Nice. So that's what the observation skill is useful for. Distraction devices. Distraction devices are handheld devices that make loud noises. When distraction devices are very near an enemy, they are alerted and investigated, allowing it to sneak by, performing a sneak attack, or lure enemies into a trap. Distraction devices have set range at which they can attack NPCs. Anyone outside of that circle will not respond or react to it. Yeah.
Didn't bother me, I assure you. It was just too close to implying that some jobs are less worthy than others for me to let lie. We all are equal in the service of the Sovereign.
Hear, hear. I don't care where I'm signed. The bounty bestowed upon each of us is superlative.
Thank the matriarch we don't live in one of those greed-driven corporatist colonies.
They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lacked.
Okay, so there's 2. Is that the only ones I can think? That's the only ones in here.
They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lacked. Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
I don't need the distraction device, so... Just gonna loot the room just in case. We don't get a chance to do it after. Existing recognition and targeting routine was brought in. All local automechanical recognizing the Protectorate as intruders and Earth Directorate as allies. I mean...
Commander, this wasn't part of the plan. You were to shut down the mechs, not raise further alarm. Get outside and reconvene your team. I'll be waiting at the skip labs.
I probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Should have just disabled them, but...
We're en route to the comms control module. Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like.
Didn't realise it would stop flashing that up on all of the screens. Oh, just recalibrate them. I didn't realise what that thing was. Oh well. It's fine.
From one side of the galaxy, whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical, the Earth's directorate is here to fight for the right Earth. Directorate is here.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
to resuscitate Agent Ibarra. Please stay clear. An unabridged debrief is not available at this time, but in the parlance of Agent Pascal, some crazy, censored, alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Pascal. There is a 90% chance she is trapped under rubble, most likely mortally wounded and beyond help. Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Ibarra's vital signs before commencing recovery efforts. Please secure the area.
Yeah, getting back to the ship.
To move Agent Ibarra is not advisable at this time. This unit will relocate Agent Ibarra to the incognito once he is stabilized or deceased. All other agents are advised to continue with the next mission objective. Please head to the Skip Labs now. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
Makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Troopers, wardens, arbiters, hold positions. Detain any subject failing to comply. Stand by for further instruction.
Hastening to cover! Seeking...
I swear I saw more than two.
once! Please? What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something awful has happened. We must be on our guard. Security ops cannot even be reached despite all of my attempts. This should be impossible. The automechs, I heard them firing en masse. Then there was that explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here. Your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom. You're not Maori. I shudder to think of my fate had I let an unauthorized person into the facility. Praise be the matriarch that I was not fooled by your false tongue.
Ooh.
Don't attempt to toy with me. I admit, I don't know the cadet myself, but you in no way fit any description I've heard regarding their appearance. I'm nearly certain impersonating a fellow subject is a serious breach of protocol. No, I didn't mean that. to say is that it is a serious breach of protocol. Why, it's the one I'm going to report you for violating. How dare you? I know them well enough.
Oh, I don't want to hurt him.
I'll forget nothing, you treasonous malcontent. Guards, I need immediate assistance at the bridge.
Against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical
Serve the sovereign.
Initiating illustration. The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists.
What is wrong with you? Maybe if you hadn't been wasting time hacking Protectorate and mechs, Niles wouldn't have been caught in an explosion. You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
I guess maybe I learn info by clicking on them. I should probably be clicking on things, taking a look at everything. I should probably actually heal a bit. Also, I've got 280 some bullets. And 57 for that one. Oh, there we go.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Or it is. And we're being Contents! It is not our place to question!
The food and stuff does not restore that much health.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
I mean, I don't really need to buy anything what would be useful anyway. Oh, hang on. Electrical time dilation gadget. You are equipped with the latest in Earth Directorate technology. Tactical time dilation gadget slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your gadget energy meter very slowly while moving and attacks. Drain it faster. The gadget energy meter refreshes slowly over time. Can be increased via that equipment. Okay.
Perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Perfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
But none of us can do it alone. Remember, we're all in this together. The Skip Drive is our legacy. It is our mandate.
Trying to give chase.
Free thinkers!
We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate, but none of us can do it alone. Remember, we're all in this together. The Skip Drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are. And it falls to you, the eyes, the ears, the brains of Horizon Point Station to determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect Skip Drive manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate, but none of us can do it alone. Remember, we're all in this together. This is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are. And it falls to you, the eyes, the ears, the brains of Horizon Point Station to determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect Skip Drive manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate, but none of us can do it alone. Remember, we're all in this together. The Skip Drive is our legacy.
There is a lot of enemies here.
Huh? Reckon
Yeah, I need to get into there.
Serve the sovereign. Closing in. Advance. Your mechanical shall turn the tide.
Just shoot.
Maintaining perfection. Ammunition depleted.
Yeah, no way that was gonna work. I should not have gone in there. Guessing it will take me back a bit. Okay, how the hell am I supposed to get through that? A second to here. I guess I go the long way around.
Our system is the best anyone has ever had. Perfection is perfect. Our paradigm is ironclad. Huh. Commencing! The auto-mechanical shall turn the tide.
Against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments.
Thought that was the door I was gonna have to go through. It is. Yeah, those guys started coming out, that's why they started firing.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right?
You were supposed to be dead already! How is it possible you keep stumbling your way through things that would kill a more competent agent, and then emerge unscathed on the other side? It's infuriating! It's an embarrassing miscalculation on my part is what it is. No matter. It's one I'm about to rectify. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The Grand Plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it. I have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself. I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific. There is no too late. This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
The Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
They're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
Do we want to respec?
Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately. Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleos and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years. Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions. Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. It is inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regimen since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Might as well just make sure I've clicked on and looked at everything.
Years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. More like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. But who's counting? You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able. Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries's survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her. It'll be an adventure. Funny how often you seem to stumble into those. She's going to ground now, but as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox Relay Station on Paradise Island. She then followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting a Protectorate communications hub.
Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point raises the skill by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is specialized, that limit is raised by 2, allowing them to surpass your level. Skills are used for various checks across the game, often have a bonus that is raised immediately and will allow you to access more and more perks for purchase. So yeah, we've currently got 2 in engineering and 2 in observation. I kind of want the lock picking and the hacking. I feel like that might come in useful. Every 2 level up, you gain a perk point to spend on unlocking certain perks. Most perks are gated by skills. Some require the purchase of specific perks or the acquisition of a powerful item. All powerful perks are only available after you've acquired a certain number of total perks. The requirement can be filled by the purchase of any available your favorite perks to help plan your build on the perk screen. Okay. Oh, there's some like this that require like points in multiple things. Interesting. Okay, so all of these are like currently unavailable because they need too high skill. Oh, that one actually might be good. Then I can have the shotgun and the pistol. I think I'm gonna put definitely a point in guns. And then I want to point in lockpicking, I think, as well. So we can get one perk. I don't want to be able to pickpocket necessarily. What's sharpshooter? Because that is from the guns and observation. Maximum assault and sniper rifle deal increased damage at distance, but less below that distance. Sneak attack damage for these weapons is also increased. Okay. Basically, rifles deal more damage further away, but less closer up. Sneak attack damage for these weapons is also increased. Okay. I mean, yeah, the weapon slot is also good. Chance with all weapons against all enemies. The chances increase against strong enemies, such as leaders and bosses that aren't heavily damaged. Damage is increase against targets within 10 meters, but less above that distance. Gain increased sneak attack damage. Okay, so that's like the direct opposite to the sharpshooter kind of thing. What's when you're like incoming attack? Against you have an increased chance to be outright avoided, increasing your evasion. This is increased further. I think I'm gonna go with the extra weapon slot.
Sooner we get to Paradise Island, the better. Ought to bring Val with us when we leave. She might not look it, but she can be fearsome in a fight.
What? Oh, is it down there we have to go? The marker icon is not great.
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander. An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie. Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Okay, Auntie's acid dematerializer. This acid dematerializer is a silent gadget that deals corrosive damage to enemies at a short range. Enemies killed by the gadget disintegrate, removing the opportunity for enemies to find them. The gadget can be fired quickly or held and get into the perfect position before firing.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Okay, so we need 4 for that one? Okay. You can have up to 2 companions who follow and assist you on your adventure. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companions also level up with you and gain a perk point every 5 levels that you can spend in Legend. Okay. I mean, yeah, we've only got those 2, so... I'm assuming they're selected. I'm heading over that way.
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up the Breeze trail.
I'm hoping just clicking it like that gives me the information.
Sounding good? That ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Say the same for the trooper.
I'm just gonna take it, but so it has high rate of fire, but lower damage.
Sequencing attack strategies. Emergency.
Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal big burst damage and hero. So that's good. Okay.
Ready.
Ready to waste them.
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a Yeseng protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Earth Directorate, huh? Like, from the serials? Thought Arcadia was outside your jurisdiction. Any folk native to this place sure wouldn't have ever heard of you. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way. On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them? Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you? Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
I mean, I guess we go talk to the guy that she wanted us to go talk to.
About the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Do I look approachable? Because I'm not.
No. Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's Choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, Allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milverstreet, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottieri, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs? I sell to the gullible and impressionable. You, however, seem a mite too clever to buy what I'm peddling. No, friend, I've got something better in mind for you. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island? I've some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together. Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst. Protectorate subjects willingly submit themselves to a kind of mental reset designed to bring them closer to the Protectorate ideal. But I have reason to believe that their system is less rigid than Protectorate leadership would claim. It's ripe for exploitation. Is there a more beautiful phrase? Grafted soldiers were the subjects of the Enhanced Soldier Program, so named as its intent was to utilize nature to enhance a soldier's natural talents. Unfortunately, the program resulted in many casualties, and what few successes we had were literally short-lived. I may be a motivator of persons, but I'm also something of a realist. Our grafted soldiers are capable at their apex, but many degrade before accomplishing themselves. I chose Trooper Sealong to grant her the opportunity to be of use, but the grafting program was shuttered with good reason. Best to be thorough. Yes, one additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
I'll see what the other person has to say.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice could not maneuver her.
didn't catch a look at your uniform before. Oh, the reaching arm of the Earth Directorate, wagging its fingers and snagging our pocketbooks. Hope you won't be a problem. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose. The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction, I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding. Unusual refers to every turncoat and is not a halfway strong enough phrase. Try gormless cretins who can not so much as wipe their running noses without begging permission. Don't know if there's a DeVries here, not my department. Milver Street befriends the ex-subjects, keeps tabs on them. Ask him. Why are you looking for them? Who are they to you? Directorate agents betraying their fellows? So much for humanity's best and brightest. I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox Relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war, name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you. Do you suggest that our good minister has lost patience with playing fair and now seeks to delve into the oily recesses of brainwashing? Oh, for shame. He's devoted to his half measures. I'll give him that. But he wouldn't have to wheedle and connive if he knew directness. Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me.
I've got to be honest, I like her approach in using the mental refreshment. I'm like, I don't really like that, so...
Certainly could. I wouldn't shed a tear on behalf of those drones, but the Protectorate is used to losing its people, and there'll no doubt be a replacement crew in a week's time. The repair center itself needs to be permanently put out of commission. Anything else is temporary. Could be direct. Feign that you're an assistant of some kind, though you'd have to have some know-how regarding engineering. But a simpler path would be paying a visit to the Ministry of Accuracy, liberating some credentials. Yaysayers ain't capable of suspecting a piece of paper. Competence recognizes competence. Get into that facility and make certain it won't ever function again. I look forward to hearing your results.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Must be the damn rotator again. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
I mean, we can't actually craft anything right now, but I was just curious. Okay, so anything I want to pick up would be stealing at the here. Good to know. Okay, let's see what he has to say. Now I've picked the other option.
You approach openly, despite your new standing as a minion of Commander Babylon Carr. Well, speak all you like, you've aligned yourself with the Brute, thereby identifying yourself as one. I shall not forget this anytime soon. Go on, then.
Fine.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Do you want me to go in here? Okay. And there we go. Going to freeze. House, red trim, circle windows.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just Terralex.
I think the marker's gone. I mean, red trim circle windows.
DeVries sure has some chic putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
Submerged tracker. Tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside this container, obviously in an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in judging up the past. Should have known we wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. Reckon so. Somewhat embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers. The Order of this sin is just another sect of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. The Grand Plan and all that used to be part of the Protectorate before their big falling out. Believe they can predict the future or some such, but nice plan-abiding folks don't kill for the betterment of their cause. I can't believe the Order plotted our murder. But 10 years ago, I would have said the same about DeVries. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the grand architect, void, even capital. I know how most colonies run. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue. That's different. Everything we've done so far has been for the mission, to save everyone. You forget we're on the same side here, Commander? I'm not the only one DeVries wronged. She robbed you of 10 years of your life. Don't you want recompense for that? No. But it might keep her from stealing more years from someone else. Or doing worse still. Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
Anything else here? Skill points. Okay. We didn't unlock a perk point. Well, I'm thinking we probably want to at least put 1 point in a lot of the things. We want 1 in hack. Yeah, hack and medical, I think. I want to try and get like 1 in everything eventually. And we'll like upgrade things. Okay. Craft ammunition and buy ammunition, like goals. You just do that mission.
Being this close to DeVries feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure, always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Yeah, I wanted us to craft some of these. I mean, how many do we have? That crafted 100. And I think this one next. So you learn that Savannah, former confidant of DeVries, is hiding out in an abandoned chapel near Fairfield. Long time may potentially need more information. So basically go find her and see if we can get more info. And then I think we do the repair center. But yeah, I think we will save that for next time and stop there for the day. As I need to go and start cooking some dinner. Yeah, it's a good game so far. I'm still obviously getting the hang of things. Like I maybe should have picked some different things. I haven't really been picking like the dialogue options for the background. But yeah, no, the game's good so far. I will definitely be playing some more of it. Kind of sad that the helmet blocks the face, honestly. Is there a way to... Yeah, I guess 75% faith up. Film a preview like that. It's only 5% health. It's fine. We'll ignore it. I'll leave the helmet off for now. It's ugly looking. And yeah, I will be back with some more of this probably next week. But I am going to go and make some dinner. Yeah, no, the game's fun. I've been enjoying it. I'm not gonna bother trying to find anyone to raid, mainly because I kind of can't be bothered. But yeah. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you all had a nice time here today, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.